So, oh hi, how you doing? What's up, Robert? I it started raining right before I started cutting. Let's see if this. Okay, it started raining right before I started cutting this. And I think it's going to keep raining. This one is really coming along. This one, the other half, I'm going to cut down right now. So it's done. I'm going to put this outside. No, I'll leave it right here. Fuck it. It's far enough. All I need is Sawzall. I'm gonna make an incredible mess. Wouldn't be art if it wasn't messy. So I'm going to plug this Hummer in. Well, I feel re-energized. I'll tell you something. God damn. What a day. What a day. I feel like I got enough energy to do this, that's for sure. God damn it. It's awesome. Get this done. It's a fan scallop. That's what it's gonna be. So, did sort of stop. Started doing it right here. I guess I'll continue. They were free. Going outside. Here, come with me. Saw this fucker up real quick. God damn it. I used the Lord's name in vain again. Sorry, religious people. Didn't mean anything by it. There's some heathen. It's worth a shot. I'll talk in a minute. Maybe. Maybe not. Pretty into making another half of the shell. breaking. Right? Let me try the rasp on it. Get this sort of going round. Put a workout on my arm. I just want to get out the trail. I think I'm going to. Let me do that. Let this shit fly. I need water. I'm dehydrated. Oh my God, Uniquities. Thank you, Uniquities. Over here on Instagram, Uniquities. It's been an interesting day. It's been an interesting week. It's been interesting. There's water. Thank fucking God. I was gonna fucking be bumming. Choking on water. My weapon of choice here. This is using this thing sort of brutal, but pretty effective.
A mask is a must.
Get out of the barn. You get out of the barn.
I don't need them.
Oops, don't do that. No good. My hand's getting sore. I gotta quit for a bit. Both of them. God damn. I need a Red Bull. I got one in the car. I'm gonna go get it. It's getting there. I'll have a whole whatever. What is it? It's a fan scallop. It's a fan scallop. I'm going to get my Red Bull. I'm going to plug this thing in. Hang on. It's going to be a bitch in peace when it's done. It is. I know it. I know it. I knew it when I fucking saw it this winter. I'm like, man, that would be fucking cool looking. Hang on, I'll be right back. My hands are just totally played out. It's break time. Oh my hands. That was a workout for sure. Totally. Man, I was thinking about are alive on this planet. Seems like it's all just marked by mostly tragedy. It is. It's like life is a series of tragedy. That's how it's like. The most memorable shit is tragedy. And the opposite of tragedy. But it's mostly tragedy. Like even the mundane can be the opposite of tragedy. It just it's a freak show. What's everybody doing here? Center Crest. Video request. I don't know who you are. Annette Marcadana 62. I don't know who you are. I have trouble putting. Tell me about yourself. I have trouble putting somebody on. Do you understand, Annette? What's up, pigeon lady? Like I don't know who you are. So, like maybe you're a nut. There's a lot of them out there. There are. Trust me. I know. You might say stuff that's totally untrue, and I'm sort of sick of that. Accident story. Oh, accident, sorry. Oh, okay. That's all right. I'm glad to hear that. Carry on. I'm all for it. I can't see my my chat over here in YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there you go. Here, there's Nixie. There's Nixie the little pixie. Peter's working on a few art pieces for an installation and an upcoming show. Well, thank you, Nixie. Nixie is probably my best advocate, I think. One of them. I have several advocates, actually. I do. There's PL. Ria G. Toxic. Uniquities. It's a long list. Freddie. They're all like sort of patrons of the art. The arts. They want to help. This one's getting. It's gonna be good. I know I got this. It's gonna be a great looking shell. You gotta be big enough for a human for sure. You have been watching since before Kat was here. There. Kat. Meaning Katya? Is that who you're talking about? Is that who you mean? Shouldn't like to be talked about on the internet. She did get a new dog, though. I'm still in touch with her. She's fine. I know a lot of you will wonder how she's doing. She's fine. She's doing good. She does a real job and shit. Just, she don't want to be on the internet. Leave her alone. Don't talk about her. It's a thing, like, it's rough being on the internet, man. It's like, people say shit about you that's not true. I was just saying that to somebody today. I'm like, horrible lies. You know, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not any of that shit. It sucks. What do? Do you sue the person? No. I'm not litigious. It's like it's more energy to sue them for what? Saying something that's not true? They have mental problems. I don't know. What are you going to say? It's a weird hobby. Like somebody said today, like, if you say something that isn't true about somebody, it like makes it like, you know, it like cancels it out for when it is true. Like, it's fucked up, you know? It's like, so what are you doing that for? To like see if you can make somebody squirm or something? I really say it rarely say anything, just watch, but hello from Southern California. That's cool. All right, Annette. Net something 62. I appreciate that. I'm supposed to be setting up for this shoot. I started, but I came out here to work on the giant shell. So there is a video coming up. I'm pretty sure it will be liked. And I'm in the process of shooting it. So, sticks and stones, that's all you can do, right? Like, if you go after them, it's like it gives them like something, it gives them attention. It's all nonsense. Yeah, I agree. Sticks and that's all you can do. And if you're gonna be on, you know, if you're like, hey, look at me, get used to it. You know, it's just like that can end up being a part of it. If you're a chick and you're attractive, you're gonna have you know, but you might like that attention. I don't know, but you're gonna get attention, bad and good. Just the bad is sort of ridiculous, you know. It's like it was based on something, all right, but it's I mean, I've gotten more used to it as I've done it, you know. So in 2010 or 11 or 12, you know, it's harder to deal with. Now it's just like, oh yeah, that crap again, you know. I had some fucktard stalking me that sort of like made me impervious to. I just like whatever. Oh, now I'm that. Okay, it's childish shit. It is. It's real childish shit. Have you watched Morbius? Morbius? What's Morbius? Oh, you started following? Thank you. I appreciate that. Uh, that's my son's name. How big are my feet? They're real tiny. I had to wear these like prosthetic devices so I can wear normal looking shoes. They like slip over my foot. So I got like a 1.5 or 2 in the kids department, and these things just go on there and have like a suction. And then I put my foot in the shoe, and then that way I'm not falling over and shit. It's true. It's a condition. A lot of people are born with small feet. Mine are super tiny. Like the feet of an infant. You ever seen an infant's feet? That's mine, but strange enough, it's like I got a really big heel. Go figure. They look weird. That's why I keep my shoes on most of the time. Do you like feet, Peter? I'm not against them. I got no problem with them. What do you mean, like, show your feet? No. I don't want to be on that foot thing. No way. There's freaks out there that are totally into feet. I know, trust me. You're always asking to see somebody's feet. I know your deals. I'm fine with it. I'm cool with it, but it's not really anything I want to participate in, showing or looking. That's it, wiki feet. But no, when a woman has nice looking feet, she has nice looking feet. So, you know, they can be real cute, like, or they could have like real long toes that are freaky. Like, that would be weird, you know, like if they were like a normal foot, but then like a really big toe. I tell you what, grounded, you better remove that comment or else I'm gonna hide you from now on. Okay? Do me a favor and remove the comment or you're gonna be gone. Okay, we're not We're not talking about that. And no, I don't. And did Bigfoot? Yeah, yeah. But you should remove that comment because it's an unpolite. It's not polite to ask those questions. So it's about a 1.5 or 2, depends. Stride right. I wear those Stride right shoes, like around the house when I don't want to put my prosthetic device on the end of my stumpy little feet. It's a suction, but you have to put like this. It's like spirit gum, so it stays on there. And then you put your shoe on, and then you're not gonna see. That's a problem with my small feet. Like, I topple over. It's just it's not good. It's not good. Sent you a quick. I can't let you. I can't review the request to be on video. I don't really know who you are. So what if you get on the live stream and you start talking nonsense about like your feet? Do you see what I'm saying? Oh well, okay. Hang on. We'll see what Cartwheel's doing. All right. We'll tell you about his feet. He's gonna. Oh, there he is. What's up, Cartwheel? How you doing, man? Good. I see you're in the city. You're walking around. Your reception stinks. You got your dog with you? Do you have? Yeah.
No, I don't have a dog.
Oh, you don't. Oh, it says I have my dog with me. Oh, that's somebody else that wants to be in the stream. I don't know who they are, but I know you, and I know you're not a nut. So you're not gonna get on. You're not gonna get on here and say anything crazy, like start talking about your foot fetish or anything. Yeah, we don't want to hear about that. Where are you right now? Queens?
I'm in Broadway, Junction right now.
You're at Broadway and where?
I'm at Broadway Junction.
Oh, Broadway Junction. No shit. You're waiting on the. Where are you going?
Yeah. I'm going to a concert tonight.
What's the concert?
It's an artist named Orville Peck.
Oh, Orville Tech?
Orville Peck. It's he's like a country artist.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going to watch that?
It's a place called Brooklyn Steel. I've never been there. It's going to be my first time.
Where are you going? Brooklyn Bowl?
Brooklyn Steel.
Oh, I don't know that one. I'm not.
Me neither.
I'm not.
I'm going there.
Oh, Orville Peck. Okay. Orville Peck. Thank you. I was like, what? What's he saying? No, your reception is terrible.
Oh, all right. We'll take it off here then.
All right. I'll see you, man. Nice to see you. Hey, thanks for moderating when you're on here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. I'll see you, man. Nice to see you.
Take it easy.
He came to my show. He came to my last show. It's Cartwheel. Oh, Toxic wants to come on. Let me see. See what Toxic has to say. Gee, I gotta talk, Toxic. Tell us what you're doing. Toxic might talk. Let's see. Where's Toxic? Toxic Sheba declined. I don't understand that. She wanted to come on, and then she didn't want to come on. So, but that would be Toxic. That is her prerogative. If she don't want to do it, she might want to do it 1 minute, and she might not want to do it another minute. I really don't want to get everybody excited about this video that I'm making, but I really didn't know what to make. And then it dawned on me, I was over there live streaming when I was cooking, and it just came to me like, oh, that's the one I do. It's going to be good. It's not Skinny Hulk. I was. But it's not going to be Skinny Hulk. What are you going to do? I'll tell you, I'm president of the Bigfoot community. I'm an expert on cryptids, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So get ready. And I also have Lutzy. Lutzy's doing good. Lutzy's getting more compliant. I have a bark collar on that fucker to keep him from whining because he's been whining, and it's working. I put a Garmin collar on him that you cannot buy anymore. It's very sensitive. It'll pick up a whine. He's shutting his mouth. That's what I need. Because if he shuts his mouth, if your dog is real vocal in inopportune times, if you have a vocal dog, they might be vocal at times. Like say you walk in the door, okay? Somebody knocks on the door, you should be able to tell the dog to shut up, okay? But they might be vocal. But Lutzy would just do it, you know, some of it was separation anxiety, some of it was just being a brat. Like, this was effective one time, it should be effective again. So when his owner comes, man, we go over all this shit. Lutzy's cool. His owner's just gonna have to tighten up the ship a little bit. Lutzy has to be crated if somebody can't watch him. So it's a young dude. He's got the energy to deal with the energetic dog. It'll make it easier because now he doesn't have to like. It's a fucking bummer. You got a dog like that. It's real energetic, right? And you want to take it out for a hike, but it's too much of a dick. It won't behave. You see the catch-22? It's fucked up. But it is, you know, that's why Lutzy's here. His owner flat out said that, I want to be able to take the dog for a hike. I want the dog to be able to do advanced retrieving. You know, I want the dog to heal. I want the dog to do advanced retrieving and not chase cats and not chase birds. So I don't blame him. I've seen him hauling ass at a state park before, and it goes 45 miles an hour, so he could get away real fast. Now I can call him back, but that's something that we need to work on. Is him. We'll go to Catherine Creek Wildlife, and there's like this road that goes all the way around. He's gonna have to heal the whole damn time. I'm not gonna fucking have it, and you know, he'll do it. He's gonna do it. He's getting it. Just no more of this running into me. I moved Lutz into, he's been in like a different area of the house with the cats and the dog. And then I moved him into an area with the other dogs, and the first 24 hours, he's real excited. Like out here this morning, kind of a dick. I had to scream at him once, you know, watch the fuck out. You're gonna bump into my leg. You know, he got it. So he's a great dog. I really enjoy him. He's a bird dog. But make no mistake, all these hunting dogs that everybody wants them because they like have like a pleasant temperament. You know, they're idiots. They're big dumb idiots. So you want to hang around with the dog that's a big dumb idiot, right? But that big dumb idiot gets excited and it's like uncontrollable. He's, you know, a Labrador, shit. People get Labradors thinking, oh, they're smart. You don't need You don't need a smart dog. You need a dog that is compliant is what you need. You don't need a problem solver. So a dumb dog does fine, and I don't think Labs are the smartest dogs. However, people think that, I don't know what you think. I've always had Labs. I've been around Labs since I was a kid. They're very, very dominant and they're active. They're not easy to deal with. And people think, oh, those make great guide dogs. Less than 1% of the litter of like they breed two guide dogs together, right? In that litter, only 1% might even be able to make being a guide dog. Gus could not be a guide dog. There's no fucking way. The dog would be my dog Ike could not have been a guide dog. Are you kidding me? There's no way. They're both real excitable. They're both douchebags. This guy, he's a typical Labrador. So is my dog Ike. I love the shit out of Ike. God, he was a great dog. I think about him all the time. Do I indulge in the devil's lettuce? I don't even know what that is. Pigeon Lady bleached her hair. Or you're a double blonde, huh? Peter, I've been having problems with my. I don't know what to tell you. You should. My suggestion would be a shotgun. And you know what? I don't know why that would be true because Bigfoot are afraid of even the smallest dog. So I don't really know what you're talking about. But if it was coming by your house and you went outside and you shot the shotgun, it's like a bear. It's going to take off. Um, Peter, I have a Havanese who always barks at everything in the car but won't bark up close. I'm not sure what that means, but you're just talking about a dog that is non-compliant and a dog that is super excited. So the Havanese that's in the car, right, it's seeing things, visual excitement, and it's barking. It's probably has its paws on the window and it's looking at shit. Your Havanese, when it's traveling in a car, should be in a crate, okay? It should be in a crate. All dogs you're traveling with should be in a crate. If you get in an accident, that dog's dead. It's going through a window, okay? And you're also exacerbating this problem. You're totally exacerbating the problem. Put your damn Havanese in a crate. Do you care about him? You don't want the behavior, right? Well, then stop it. And your dog, really, your dog should have training. This Havanese, I love them, man. That was Daniel Tosh had 2 of them. They were real sweet. Love them. I love that breed. But you can't just, expect everything to go right if you don't do anything. And that's what you're doing. You're not doing anything. You're just like saying, well, this happens. Yeah, that is what will happen. You are correct. So the only question is like, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to start putting your dog in a crate? Don't tell me your problems about your car's too small. If you got a big dog, somebody tried that. I didn't argue with them, but it's like, crate would have fit in the car. You get an impact crate, do whatever. But you need to start putting the dog in the crate in the car. It's not helping your dog. You found about 50 more else today, and in what state is that? Have I ever done psychedelics? I don't even know what that is. What are you talking about? Come on, man, I'm from the 70s, remember? When I was in high school, it was the 70s. I'm wholesome now. In Montana? Then they're probably out here too, because it's colder in Montana. All right, I'll go get the chug and I'll go look for more else. The Havanese has a car seat, which is, man, are you listening to me? I did not say a car seat. I said a crate, okay? If you recommend the crate instead, yeah, okay. Yes, not a car seat, man. It's not a baby. Get yourself a crate, put your damn dog in it so it's not looking out the window and shit. Just, he barks on people at the road in anger. It's not anger, it's excitement, man. You need to get the dog trained. You need to stop thinking about your dog like it's a morphed little human being, okay? Yes, I did cook that sirloin roast and it was freaking delicious. It was really good. I don't know if my YouTube's working. It says 14 people are there and I see Nixie, Nixie made the last comments, but Instagram seems to be working. Yeah, and I just had a little bit before I came out here, and it was delicious. It was real good. A crate is safer than a car seat. Absolutely. What are you talking about, car seat? What do you want, a baby? You should have gotten a baby, dude. I mean, seriously, come on, man. Treat the dog like it's a dog. Treating your dog like anything other than a dog is fair to the dog. What if somebody was treating you like another species? Think about it. See what I'm saying? You treat the dog like it's a dog. It's the fairest thing to do to the dog. You're confusing the status of this dog, too. I bet it sleeps in your bed, doesn't it? That'll really fuck your dog up. That'll give your dog leash aggression. That will screw up your dog, letting your dog sleep in the bed. It will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the buzzkill, but it's just the truth. It's not good for your dog. Hang on, I'm gonna go light a candle over here. One of my Yankee candles that I got online from the Yankee Candle Workshop. It's my mother's dog she takes in the car. I'm trying to convince her to use the crate. This is a ridiculous. You're asking about your mother's dog. You're making me waste my breath. There's no, it's your mother. You're not going to be able to say a damn thing to her. Just tell her to just stay out of it. The dog will get hurt one day, and then you can fucking tell her she's an idiot. That's all I can tell you. You're not going to be able to train listen, your mother does not train that damn dog. You know it, and I know it. So why am I even talking about this? You know, this is a problem when people ask about dogs. It is. It's a problem because nobody's training them. They just, I swear to God, it's like you want some simple solution so you don't have to do a fucking thing. Like, the dog barks when it's in the car. Yeah, and it's not trained too. I know it's not. And I know, you know, people food's given and it sleeps in beds and it barks when somebody comes over. I know all this shit, man. Your mom's dog isn't trained, and it's your mom's dog, so who cares? She ain't gonna listen to you. It's your mom. When is your mom gonna take advice from you? You're a kid. She don't give a damn what you think. She doesn't. That's your first mom, right? Trust me. How many times does a mother go ask a child for advice? Never. Never. Why? Because your mom thinks she knows everything. They do. They think they know everything. Your mom, your dad, they're not going to come for you for advice. And you can't give them advice about their dog any more than you could give some peripheral person. It's a waste of time. I've done it. Don't waste your time trying to give advice. People are not going to utilize it. It's just a fact. And you being the, like, passing on, like, yeah, well, I heard this guy on the internet say, that's a waste of fucking time, and you know it. It's a waste of my time. You asked me, you said it was your dog. Now I'm finding out that it's your mom's dog. Well, your mom doesn't give a shit what you think. It's true. She doesn't. And she's not gonna treat Puff any other way, okay? Or whatever the dog's name is. She's not. She doesn't give a shit, okay? She's a mother, man. Listen, some moms are insane, I'm telling you, okay? And some moms, Dogman is in a, some moms are more insane than others, right? Your mom has a small dog, and it isn't trained, so. It's not really advice. It's just like, it's your mom's dog. I mean, she's not going to listen to a fucking thing you say. She's not. Parents can be so off, and it doesn't matter what you say to them, you know. Yet it's frustrating to deal with people like that, you know. You just start shit too with a lot of parents, and a lot of parents are into fighting, you know. But that's how they get their point across, by screaming at you and shit. You know, mine were logical at times. My mother could be overly emotional for sure. She was cool with dogs though. She sort of got dogs until she got a Cocker Spaniel, and she allowed it to sleep on the bed. I'm not doing this who would win in a fight thing. She allowed it to sleep in a bed, and it started growling at my little brother. Gee, you know. You didn't know that was going to happen, Sue? You can't have your dog in a bed and have it be normal. Oh, what you want Toxic has something to say? All right. Hang on. Already a moderator? Is this the real Toxic? Toxic, is that you on Instagram? I'm not gonna add you, Toxic, unless I know it's you. Because you wanted to join the live and then you said you didn't want to join the live, that you had something to do. So now I'm wondering if it's even you. Is that you? Hannah, tell me your 3 dogs. It turns it off. It turns what off? Oh. Oh, it turns it off? So what you're saying is on Instagram, moderators are picked during the stream. It's not like on YouTube. Moderators are picked, and they're moderators unless she looks. There she is. Toxic she is. Oh, look at you. She's got her headphones on. What's going on? Tell us what you've been doing today, Toxic.
Mostly I've been taking care of the dogs. Pumpkin jumped up. This is embarrassing. Pumpkin got up on my bed. I had to correct her. She got a hold of one of my sheets, so I had to clean.
Oh my God.
And that's like the worst feeling.
So what did she do? She
She
grabbed the sheet?
peed.
Oh.
She got excited and peed. I tell her no and get off the bed.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
And she has never done that before in her life.
It can happen. See, they get up on the bed. They get up on the bed. They're excited, and then you say something to them, and it causes more excitement, and then they pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, tell her, get off, please. And she
It can
does
happen.
I'm like, I have to clean this up. It's 6 a.m. and I've got to clean it.
Oh, that happened at 6 in the morning? Oh, you get up early, don't you?
I do. I have to get up early, especially with the weather being like it is this week. Yeah, I want to hurry up and get out before it rains.
Oh, it's raining a lot? What, to like work the dogs or what?
Just to get them out to go potty real quick, and then I work them on the screen porch.
I see. Yeah, having a porch is great for that. Toxic, tell us about your morning. Did you drink coffee or no?
I don't drink coffee.
Good girl.
I drink coffee's kind of gross. I'll be honest. My mom drinks coffee, but she adds so much creamer at that point. She doesn't like coffee. It's just she likes the creamer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I make a drink, which is instant coffee. You put milk. Hang on. First, you take the glass. You put about 3 tablespoons of instant coffee in, a tiny bit of water. You stir it up, and then you put half and half or milk in. Yum. Yum. It's delicious. I recommend it highly. But, Toxic, what about like this? Would you drink a Red Bull?
No, I'm not, like, okay. My family history, we've got, on my mom's side, a lot of heart issues.
Okay.
So caffeine is not good if you've got any of that going on.
That's true.
I will drink maybe a soda with caffeine once in a while, but I don't really do it often.
Hang on. Hang on, Toxic. Are you Coke or Pepsi?
It doesn't matter to me.
Oh, really? It matters to me. If I had a choice, I'm going with Coke. I think Pepsi is crap.
Whatever is either available or cheaper.
Well, hang on. What about Fanta? Will you drink a Fanta orange or root beer?
I'll drink a Fanta. I don't really like the orange or grape Bulk too much. I'll maybe have the pineapple, but I grew up drinking that.
How about, hey, hang on the Toxic. Have you ever had a Fresca?
Never heard of it.
Really? It's a grapefruit soda. We used to mix it with gin when we were kids. The Toxic doesn't drink, so that's good. That's good.
I tried things out of curiosity and then realized it's disgusting.
Right. Sure. What about
Oh gosh.
Hey.
My dad brought home alcohol-free Guinness, and I tried that, and that was disgusting.
Dude, Guinness tastes like shit. That is.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Like, okay, it's good in stew. It's good in stew, but it's
Yes,
not.
you could cook with it. Sure, I agree, but It's too thick and bitter, and fuck that. When I was a drinker, I drink real light beer like a Bush or a Bud or something, Rolling Rock, Black Label, Old Style. I drank a lot of Milwaukee's Best. It was disgusting. But how about this, Toxic? How often do you have like a root beer float?
Not often.
But you've had them.
I've had them. I'll drink root beer I'll drink root beer often, but I'm trying to get off the sodas. It's not good for me.
Now, Toxic, you're down south, right? Now, what is more popular down there, a bean pie or a pecan pie?
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie. That's the thing in the south. How about this? Lemonade or sweet tea?
I think it depends. I think it's more sweet tea.
Sweet
I
tea.
don't really like sweet tea. It tastes artificial.
I don't like that sweet tea. I used to.
Iced tea has no sugar, so I'll drink that.
Right.
And it still has that, a little bit of caffeine.
How about this?
But
Yeah. Hey, Toxic. I used to drink this shit back in the day. It's Arizona green tea. Have you ever had it?
No.
No. What about a Snapple?
It, but I don't drink.
Toxic. You ever had a Snapple? Yeah. You ever had one of those?
I had the peach one once.
Oh, really?
And I had a
It's pretty sweet, right?
Elementary school who would just bring it all the time.
Right.
You know what's really gross? Do you know what a yoo-hoo is?
Yeah, I know what a yoo-hoo is. What do you think? I'm born in a barn? My God.
Yoo-hoo's disgusting.
Yoo-hoo's delicious.
No,
Is that Kristen Hoffman?
chocolate milk. It's chocolate milk.
Thank you, Kristen Hoffman. I could interview you if you were on here. I would too. We'd stay away from certain subjects, I bet. Right?
Yeah.
Hang on. So you don't like you? Hey, how about this? Toxic. Do you ever had a space stick? Do you know what those are?
Oh, well.
Space stick. That's before your time. It was made by Pillsbury, and it was supposedly astronaut food. How about hey, Toxic? What about this? Tang. Do you ever drink Tang?
No, but you just reminded me of Dippin' Dots.
Instagram. Peter Kane Dog Training 1. Yeah, hang on. Say it again.
You just reminded me of a snack I would get at the Space Center when I was younger. And it's called Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Doc. That's right. That's in Alabama.
Ice cream.
That's in Alabama. How about this? How about this? Toxic. Toxic.
You always find it at Space Center.
Toxic. Do you know what an orange Julius is?
No.
No. That's okay. I can tell you how to make one that's sort of close. Take some milk, right? Put it in a blender, and then take some Tang. Put some Tang in there, and then blend it all up. There you go. You got an orange Julius.
1 second. I'm just going to turn off my camera. I'm just going to conserve power. There we go.
Oh yeah, you got to get some power, Toxic. Tang, good chemical start in the morning. Absolutely. Has all the. That's all you need is some Tang. It's not orange juice.
Ever
It's.
since I've gotten more into exercising lately, I drink mostly water.
I can't see you anymore, Toxic.
I turned off my camera so it would save power. I'm charging my phone.
Oh, I hate that. All right, Soylent Green. Have you ever seen that movie where?
My Soylent Green is people. I've
Yeah,
never seen the movie, but I know the name.
Right, you're right. I haven't seen it since the 70s. It wasn't the best.
Dad
Charlton Heston was in it.
today called that.
Your dad calls it what? Soylent Green?
No, there was a drink that my dad brought
Oh.
home once called Soylent.
Hey, Toxic.
Dad was saying Soylent.
Toxic. When was the last time you had a chili dog, and did the chili have beans or was it just meat?
The last time I had a chili dog was 10 years ago. And
No
I
shit.
think it had beans in it, but I'm not sure because I did it without my mom knowing.
Why your mom wouldn't want you to have a chili dog?
Food allergies.
Mm.
No, I'm allergic to beans.
Oh, I
got
see.
a hold of that without thinking. I
Okay.
didn't have a reaction from what I remember, so we're just retesting for that.
Hang on. What about a corn dog? Are you allergic to a corn dog?
No, it depends. Actually, it depends. If you get it, like, okay. So sometimes people will use peanut oil, and I can't have anything with peanuts. So
Right. You have a peanut allergy. Watch out.
yeah, and the ad, there's actually an app I use to look for what I'm allergic to. I found an app that like shows what's available that's safe for me on at certain stores. So I'm using that now.
Oh, I see.
I get the story double that.
I see.
So it
Okay.
makes things a lot easier.
I see. Huh. Wait, Toxic. Do you go in Walmart much?
I go to Walmart quite often.
Yeah. All right. So do I. I got no problem with
Usually when my dad gets off. Usually
People-
when my dad gets off early in the morning.
people have a problem with Chinese made products, but where else are we going to get them that cheap? I went in Walmart the other day to buy spray foam. It was twice the price as it was at Home Depot. I stopped and rung up and I was like, I'm leaving this, dude. It's an outrageous price. Look at that toxic ceiling.
Yeah, just looking for something real quick.
Babes at Whole Foods produce aisle.
Um,
I think I got Arthur Fonzarelli on YouTube. Hey, Toxic. Toxic. Okay, listen. Do you know who Arthur Fonzarelli is?
no, I don't think so. Just 1 second. I'm taking
I thought you
my
might.
meds real quick.
I thought you might know. In case you're wondering, it was a character on Happy Days, and he grew up to be a famous producer by the name of.
Oh,
Can anybody name that guy?
I don't know.
Do it. I dare you.
But I was looking at stuff that was nostalgic to me. There was a channel on the TV when I was younger called Boomerang. It would show all the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons and shows.
Oh.
And I came across one that was called The Banana Split that I remember.
I know the Banana Split. Yeah, dude. Toxic. Have you ever seen HR Puffin stuff?
No.
Oh,
I
man.
know what it is, but I haven't seen it.
Dude, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It's the freakiest thing you've ever seen. You're stone sober, but you'll be like, what the fuck am I watching? They made that for kids. Hey, hang on. What about this, Toxic? You ever seen Bigfoot and Wild Boy? I
I'm
can't.
not sure, but I like the whole.
Winkler.
Oh, geez.
You should watch Bigfoot and Henry Winkler. We got two people. You should watch Bigfoot and Wild Boy. It's as entertaining as when Steve Austin fought the Bigfoot. That's a good. You type that in, Toxic. Type in Bigfoot and Steve Austin, and you watch that, and you'll see why the $6 Million Man was so popular. It's the truth. And his girlfriend, super hot. She became the Bionic Woman. Lindsay Wagner. Who didn't like her? There was nothing not to like, I'll tell you that. Where's my here it is. It's only slightly dirty.
Oh gosh, I need to tell you the story that happened. This happened a couple years ago. My brother had let Pumpkin out of the kennel one night, and she ended up in my room. And I thought I was experiencing sleep paralysis.
You
I look up and I see Pumpkin, and her little eyes are staring back down at me in the middle of the night. I'm like, what the fuck?
Toxic. What about this? Have you ever seen a UFO?
No, but I've seen a ghost.
You have seen a ghost, okay?
Yeah.
And where was
14 years old.
okay?
I was 14 years old. It was about 9 o'clock. I remember it was in the middle of July. And I get up. I look outside my window, and I see this black figure in a white cloak, white eyes, and it's raising its hand slowly and points its finger at me, and I scream bloody murder.
That's the fucking hang on. That's a fucking thing. That's the something man. The stick man or what? That's a thing, man.
It had a big white cloak, and I was just looking at it, and I could draw it out from memory.
I bet.
So, and then for the next night, I would have out-of-body experiences in my sleep, and it was so fucking crazy. Sorry for my language. I'm trying to work on that. It was so creepy.
I didn't know this. Wow. And how do you, Toxic, how do you feel about the UFO sightings and what the government is saying about them nowadays? What do you think?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
You know, I think it's interesting.
Okay. So you're not on board because you haven't seen it yet. But if you saw it, I guarantee you'd be like, holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we have the government. It's fucking crazy looking. I'm telling you. You see something like that, you're like, oh my god.
It's too far off.
I'm telling.
It's too far off for me to believe it because considering I've seen so much paranormal stuff in my lifetime.
I'm telling you
No,
that there's nothing like
grandparents-
there's nothing like seeing a UFO. It'll be life changing, Toxic.
Okay, my grandparents' house
Right?
that I used to live, like, grow up and go see all the time. Their house was creepy, and how should I put it? It was one of the creepiest places ever. I'd go in, and you'd see the lights constantly flickering randomly. There would be, like, certain things. Oh, my gosh.
That could be bad. What? Hang on. That could be bad wiring, though.
Yeah, but I would just get goosebumps and be like, something's off. But
Okay.
that house, my mom was like, yeah, that house gives me the same bad feeling.
All right. I believe I lived in I managed this apartment building in Kansas City. It was called the Afton. It was totally haunted. Many people had the experience. It was like a feeling. Sometimes there was a smell. Like I can't explain it. Like so many times it was like this old lady perfume. It was fucking weird ass shit. One night I was laying on the couch and it sounded like somebody was crumpling up paper and throwing it on the ground. I was flipped out. Earlier that night I was with my friend Bob and he was like, "Do you feel this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what the hell is this?" The hair was standing on the, it was crazy. And he said like, "Do you want to leave?" And I said, "No, where would I go?" And then so I stayed there, and that's the night that I heard the crumpling up. Man, I was flipped out. And I was with my boss once. We were in the basement. The perfume smell happened, and he goes, "What is that?" And I said, "I don't know, but I did know because I'd smelled it before." I said nothing. He said, "Let's get it." He's like, "That's weird, man. This smells really strange. Let's get out of here." That's what he said. Like he noticed it. It was a feeling more than just the perfume smell. It was like, it was weird ass shit.
There's something really off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
What?
I'm so glad that we moved out of that house, as much as that was my childhood home.
Right.
I feel a lot safer walking at night here than I was at that other place. That place, I don't know why, but I was always kind of scared to walk alone out in that neighborhood at night. And
Sure.
I remember this one time I was walking with Pumpkin.
Right.
And I was down the street, and Pumpkin, out of the blue, she doesn't do this unless something is really off.
Right.
Okay, she just froze, she just and just started growling it, and there was nothing in the alley, and I was like, "Come on, Pumpkin," and she was like, and I was like thinking about it, maybe I should go. I've got a gut feeling.
Right.
And I called my friend.
You're breaking up, Tox. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I called my friend, and she says, yeah, there was something really off about that. I told her there was something really off. She says that one of the neighbors was really drunk and violent that day.
Right.
And I was like, thank goodness I didn't become like a horror movie victim.
Sure. Toxic, let me ask you a question. Would you walk through a cemetery at night by yourself?
Oh, no.
Me either.
Oh,
No, thank you. I pass. That's about the same level as it's nighttime and a bat flies in here. I'm screaming and running that way. No fucking way. I'm not walking. I don't stay out of a cemetery as long as you can. That's the way I see it. They flip me out, man. I do not like it. There's fucking dead bodies 10 feet down, rotting in coffins, looking all fucking weird. No.
My grandmother was a hairstylist.
Right?
And she took me to a funeral home.
Oh, man, she worked on a dead body? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh. I could never do that.
Creepy. The TV was I remember I was about 9 years old or something, and there was this TV. It's like that creepy, type of room, and the TV's tiny. Think about the one TV in the movie Poltergeist.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I know that movie. Sure. Yeah.
And it's just so creepy. I remember it just being weird. Now, I have a lot of respect for morticians. I could never do that.
I could never do that. Hey man, we got a guy on YouTube. He comes all the time. That's what he does for a living in Hawaii. They make great money, I hear, but you have to touch a dead body? No, that's not comforting.
I like to listen to morticians. I like listening to their stories and hearing, because it's, I have a lot of respect for the work that they do.
I know a guy.
Do it.
Toxic. I know a guy in Kansas City who was a dentist, and when he was going through dental school, he was like the night watch person at the funeral home, because you got to have somebody there all the time, and
Because there's weird asses.
friends would come over there and like smoke weed with him and like look at the dead body and shit. No fucking way would I fucking get stoned in a fucking.
I would never do that.
Yeah, let's check it out. They did acid in there once. I remember that story. It's like, yeah, we go over there and do acid, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no, they talk about having a bad trip.
The hearts are not that. No, I would never do that.
It's gross.
I have
It's
the
gross.
thing that bugs me is I do have that belief in the paranormal.
Right?
So, it's not the fact I'm working with a dead body. It's the fact I don't like ghosts. I don't like demons. I don't like ghosts.
I don't like dead bodies. I don't have a problem with a ghost. I have a problem with the rotting corpse. And I have a problem with them being in a cemetery, because you never know. They might start walking at you, sort of like the Mummy does, By the way, the Mummy on that Spectrum commercial. Hey, Toxic. Do you have Spectrum? Do you get the Spectrum commercial? Okay. The commercial with the Mummy. The Mummy and the ventriloquist doll are my favorites, I admit it. But that Mummy, when he's standing up, right before he says something like, what's he say? He says, yeah, it's fucking, the guy's a fucking great comedian. What?
Stars right here. Hi.
Who are you doing that to? Pigeon lady?
Pigeon lady. Yeah.
Pigeon lady. What are we gonna do with that pigeon lady? Zombie. Yeah, zombie, sure. He's I don't even know I don't even know how to take that. Tell us something else, Toxic. What are you gonna have for dinner? Toxic, what's for dinner?
I'm supposed to have leftovers. I have roast.
You have roast. I have roast too. Toxic, do you ever eat tofu?
No.
No?
Soy.
You can't.
I'm allergic to soy. It's just I'm not a big fan of soy.
But you can eat it. Man, you ought to try it. It's fucking delicious. How about this, man? Toxic. It's called tempeh. Do you know what tempeh is?
Never mind. Okay. Soy-wise, but I do like soy milk. I think soy milk is better than regular milk.
I agree. Wegmans, if there's a Wegmans down there, go get their almond milk. It's better than cow milk.
We don't have Wegmans, but we do have a thing called Winn-Dixie.
I know what Winn-Dixie is, but it can't be like Wegmans, because Wegmans is the most expensive grocery store in the world. It's something like that. So they have really great product. I'll tell you what grocery store sucks is Aldi's. Talk about low rent. I wouldn't be caught dead in that place. Well, I'd eat the food. I'd buy it, but
I was wanting to go all these. They recently built one across the mall.
So-
I've been like for a while. I was like, what? I'm just curious what it looks like in there. Now, Whole Foods is expensive.
sure. But you get Toxic. You get what you pay for, though.
Yeah.
If you want to go to Aldi,
Like,
you're gonna pay for garbage.
yeah.
That's why my neighbor works at a cemetery. He's like in charge of this, federal cemetery. It's a job. He has to be there during the day. I just would not. I'm just want to repeat myself one more time. I would not be the white night watchman at a funeral parlor or a cemetery or a morgue. You got to be fucking kidding me. There's no fucking way. No thanks.
Oh, I went out. I remember I had a group of friends at the old church I used to go to. And one day as we're leaving class in the middle of the night, I say, let's not go by the cemetery. cemetery. That's creepy. It's so creepy. We're all saying it's creepy. I said, oh, look, a cemetery. And they all were like, shut up!
It's gross, man. It's gross.
Oh, it is.
They're fucking, your hair keeps growing and so do your fingernails. How's that happen? Isn't that true? Like when you die, your hair and your nails will still sort of grow? Didn't I hear that or is that bullshit? What?
I always hear this. Okay, so what I do know is what usually goes first are the eyes, nose, tongue, ears. That usually goes first, because they're cartilage.
Nixie's over here saying how great it is that people do that job, and that is true because I'm not gonna do it.
But I'm not
There's no way. I agree. And I'll be honest with you. I do not. I wanna say this right now. I do not want to be put in the ground. I don't want to be put in a coffin, burn me up, give me the raccoons. I don't care. I don't want to go into the ground. I would tell my mother that, right? And I understand that I'm her son and everything, so she don't want to talk about me dying, but I wanted her to know she'd be making the decisions. And I told her several times, I said, Sue, if I die, I want to be cremated or anything but put in a coffin and in a cemetery. And then I would ask her like a year later, I'd say, Sue, do you know what I want done if I die? And she'd say, no, what? Oh, so you don't listen to me. Every year I ask you the same question and explain to you what I want done. I mean, come on. Like, how many times?
Like what my mom does. When I die, I want to have a green burial. I don't want to be involved. I don't.
Hang on. Toxic. Wait, a grain burial?
A green
Oh.
burial. Look up. Okay.
No, I know what that is. Are you talking about turning yourself into compost?
Okay, sort of. Yeah, you put yourself in the ground. It's what they did before embalming was ever invented in the 1800s.
All right. You could drag my ass to the woods and throw some leaves over me.
There's channels that talk a lot about this, and I really like her work.
Right?
I'll just tell you, send it. Hold on. No.
My fantasy is to die.
But she does a lot of videos explaining the funeral home business.
Oh, I know that one. I know what you're talking about. It's just,
She's really good.
yeah, whatever. It's still like, it's nothing I'm interested in because it's just like too weird, you know?
I tell my mom, I would want a green burial. I want my body going for some purpose.
Sure.
Return to Europe and for space.
I think if you have enough money, you can have your body taken to Kilimanjaro or Everest or something. They'll drag it up there, and the ravens and the vultures will eat you.
Okay, yeah.
I'd be fine with that. Raccoons would be my fantasy, that I die in the woods, nobody finds me, and raccoons just ravage my body. They go for my eyeballs first. I've told this story. This happened in Brooklyn. Some woman died, and we had to take hundreds of cats out of her apartment. And the story was that the cats started eating her face and her eyeballs because there was nobody to feed her. And there was like, on the bed was there was like this, like, you know, silhouette of her body. Just, oh my God.
Poor, like, honestly, the poor crime scene cleaners who have to go clean that up.
You have to.
That's another job I wouldn't do.
What's the other job you wouldn't do?
Crime scene cleaning.
Oh, no way, man. I'm not doing that. I'm not cleaning up brains or something. That's.
But my point, okay, you know, okay, back on topic.
Oh, hey, hang on. Toxic. No, let me change the subject. This is important. Okay? Toxic, what's going on with the monkeypox?
I don't know. I heard about it this morning or some the other day. I haven't really checked the news a lot the past few days. I've been really busy, so I haven't really had the chance.
Right.
So I'll check into it. But what I do know is, this is what I do know at the moment. I don't know a lot. That the vaccine that is used for monkeypox is, I think, also the smallpox vaccine.
Really?
I'm not 100% sure.
Is that right?
Very similar. That's what I know at the moment.
Okay.
I have to do a lot of more
I know that it's in New York and it's in Massachusetts. That was the other day. And when baby was picked up, that's the first time I heard about it. Was they were talking about it. It came, it's like, and then hang on, and then Pigeon Lady saying that there's talk in the UK about shutting it down because of the fucking monkeypox. I predict it, man. I was saying, man, we got another thing coming. Watch this. Watch this. This is gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As I was saying, when people say that the dog loves them, I kind of want to point out to them that if they died alone in their house, then the dog's not going to care. It's going to eat them.
Oh, sure. You would hope.
And that's as good as that is.
Pigeon Lady said that when you die, the cats go for your earlobes too. I bet they do.
You have to go for your eyeballs and
The
ears.
eyeballs, your earlobes, your lips, your nose.
Yeah, I would hope that, would do that. That's more natural than embalming.
I'd be fine with it. I'd adopt one of those animals that did that. I wouldn't care.
I don't know how I would feel about wanting a dog that has ate a person, though.
If I die in Sam's room, he's gonna peck my eyes out, and he's gonna be loving it. He is. Sam the Raven would eat me.
Nevermore.
At least he could eat me. Remy, I don't know. There's a lot of seed down. She'd probably be all right. Somebody would come looking for me, I would think. One of my neighbors. Back to Earth.
Pumpkin, I don't think would eat me per se because pumpkin is what I would like to call.
Pumpkin would eat the shit out of you, Toxic, and you know it.
Yeah, but she's like the only dog I've had that has mom meat.
Oh, really? Oh, well, when they get hungry enough, they'd eat you. What about Peggy?
Yeah.
What about Peggy?
Peggy's a murderer at heart. Honestly, she's a murderer.
Yeah, I could see Peggy would like.
Oh gosh. Peggy and Easy. Now Easy, Pumpkin's one of those dogs that if she saw something, she would chase it for a second and then stop, not care, and come back to me. Peggy's the dog that's gone down holes in the past.
Huh.
Button.
Hang on. Pigeon Lady's giving us some very important news. You can dig out a coffin in 4 hours. You get 5 hours of oxygen. You may as well dig and claw your way out. Do you know this from experience? Like, why would you know that? However, if you need to hide a dead body, you want to get rid of a dead body, use 16 pigs. Because I saw that on Snatch, which is a pretty good movie. What?
I'm asking her if she wants to join the stream.
Oh, the Pigeon Lady? You gotta watch out. She might say something crazy. She what?
A lot of crazy stories. Okay, she's got a lot of crazy stories. There's a body that's burned into one of the buildings where she works.
What?
Okay, you know how...
Oh, hang on here. Hang on, more news. Pigeon Lady says government had a meeting about lockdown, but only if numbers rise. Right? It's like fucking smallpox. I heard it described as this. It's different than COVID because when you get it, you know you have it. COVID, you don't know you have it for a little bit, and that's the time when you're spreading it the most. Okay? So with monkeypox, you're going to know you have it, and it's a pox. So, do you know what I'm saying? Wear a mask. I'll be doing this with a paper bag over my head, but I'll still be doing it. I will.
Okay, considering if I'm correct, that if it's similar to smallpox and chickenpox, wouldn't it be also wise to wear gloves?
When?
Come in contact with people.
Yeah, but Toxic, I use hand sanitizer all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about in Snatch, they said if you want to get rid of a body, you need 16 pigs. That's what they said. That's because PL's got like these like ideas about things. We don't know where they come from. They just like appear. What was she talking about? Digging out of a coffin? Like she actually sat around, ran the numbers. It would take 4 hours, so you better get clawing because you only got 5 hours. of oxygen. Why? Who would fucking figure out you got 5 hours of oxygen in a coffin?
1 second. How are you doing, Milk Root?
Oh, mouse dreams. Yeah,
Right there. There you go.
yeah. There's mouse dreams 777. Hang on, my candle went out. I think I'm gonna have to light it again. Hang on, I'll be right back. Man, I wish I made these candles that like
Gosh.
stay lit longer.
Oh, where's Pumpkin? Let me get Pumpkin. Let me see if I can get it.
Oh, I got that candle smoke in my face. Oh my god. Oh,
I just
shit.
need to get Pumpkin.
You need to get Pumpkin. Toxic. Have you been watching the end of Ozark?
Not yet. 1 second. I'm trying to get.
What? What do you mean not yet?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Can I get
Toxic has a million stories, doesn't she?
Okay.
Who would ever guess?
Okay, I'm sorry.
She's great. She's great to interview. Seriously.
I have not seen Ozark though.
How about all the Toxic? Have you watched every Transformers movie? Because I have at least 5 times. No?
I've got to get my dog. Okay.
Shh. What was that? Hang on. Shh. Hang on. Hey, quiet. Shh, quiet. Don't say anything, Toxic. I heard something upstairs. Seriously. Did you hear that? It was like,
No, I heard a peeping noise.
did anybody hear that? It was like it was almost on the roof or something.
Heavy.
I don't know. Oh well.
Yeah, it was in my brother's room. But I don't really watch a lot of live action movies.
You're getting activity because you're talking about it. Bingo.
Animated and cartoons.
Hey, Toxic. We can't talk about ghosts and shit anymore because we will get them. We'll get poltergeists. We don't want them here. Toxic. Don't use a Ouija board. Don't use it.
That happened. I will. You know, one time, my dad. I had a third grade teacher that my dad and we really freaking hated. And my dad, one day, we were supposed to get gifts for our teachers. And my dad says, "Hey, let's get a Ouija board for our third grade teacher."
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say, when I was in private school, one, it was very, I would say, cultish.
Right.
Two, when I was going into, I had really good grades in third grade, okay? I had really good grades, but they wanted to hold me back a year.
Toxic. I had shitty grades every year. So there, I got you beat.
Yeah, but like they wanted me to stay behind in school because.
Oh, sure. Tell them no way. That's what I did. I'm not staying behind, right?
But because.
Oh, okay, he said he's not staying behind, so we better not let him stay behind. There's no way.
The bucket! No, not the bucket, Sarah.
So.
Okay, we had the moving bucket.
Oh, the moving bucket. They have some paranormal video that they claim. It was all bullshit. It was PL getting a little creative with some string or something. It was such beat. No, it wasn't. It was bullshit. You're not gonna bullshit me. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I watched Toxic. I watched that video, and I didn't know what you all were talking about. I didn't see a bucket move. I don't know what you're talking about.
I could see it, but y'all couldn't because I couldn't record the screen.
Toxic, Toxic, what do you think the chances are that Pigeon Lady might be a witch?
Honestly, pretty high.
There you go. That's PL's buddy. She just called her out. You just called her out. I knew it.
That's not a negative thing.
No, it's not a negative thing. It is not a negative thing.
When she was a kid, she told me that someone was bullying another kid, and she said, "I hope a bird comes and shits in your mouth and a seagull a moment later flies over and shit.
That's fucking an she that was an incantation. She's like Elizabeth Montgomery on Bewitched. But she's like the Robin Hood of the witches. Like, oh, you're getting picked on, kid? I'm gonna have a seagull shit in your mouth. I mean, what are the odds? Like, so right, the guy's like, and then just shits in his mouth. Like, that's like you control a human or something. PL. People, listen. I've known people that do voodoo shit, right? And that's what they claim, but they can't do it with you unless you believe that shit. So I don't believe that shit, so nobody can do that to me. However, my hips stopped hurting recently, and I don't know what happened. One of the questions that I had was that somebody that I know, I've known a few people that said that they can heal from a distance. Was that one of those people that gave me the whammy, and I put that right at the same level as being a witch or a Reiki master? Thank you. I don't care if you think Reiki works, I just don't. So it's a problem. So.
But as I was saying about private school,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, they wanted me to stay back, not because of my grades, but because I have ADHD, well, technically ADD.
Who doesn't?
But I didn't want to socialize. They wanted to hold me back because I didn't socialize with people a lot.
Well, I didn't either, but when I hit high school, that's when I really wanted to, and I started drinking and shit. But yeah, I remember I was a kid, I was watching TV or something. My mom thought that I was sick, or no, I want to watch fucking Gilligan's Island. I just got home. You know?
Let me pull this out. I actually have the thing where they sent the letter, and I remember, where's it at? I have it somewhere, and I read it recently, and I was fuming. I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh, look, hang on, here's Nixie, 99. I was going to see if I could make her a moderator there. Yeah, that's Nixie.
Oh, I'm going to have to follow you when I get done.
I don't think she wants anybody to follow her. But we don't know. I'm going to follow her. It's Nixie. I bet she's a great photographer. That's my guess.
She plays a lot of video games. That's what I
Oh!
remember.
Nixie's fucking YouTube channel is full of gaming stuff that's some of the coolest looking shit I've ever seen.
There we go.
What, hey, Toxic, what is Nixie's channel? What is that stuff? It's part of a game, right?
Yeah.
And what is it?
I don't remember at the moment. I remember
Maybe Nixie will tell us.
My dad.
Nixie,
Life is Strange.
Nixie, what is that what is that really visual game that you play on your channel? With the elf people and shit. Nixie can't wait to see more of them. Nixie's not answering the question. But Nixie does have a YouTube channel that's really cool looking, and I don't know what that shit is called.
Yeah. All right.
It's cool.
Here we go, found it. July 21st, 2009. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
Thank you for the information regarding testing and evaluation for Hannah. I have received a written copy from Dr. Blank's office. Dad told me that you agree with Dr. Blank's assessment and would like to have Hannah placed in the 4th grade class. I comply with your request with reservation. I made recommendation that Hannah repeat 3rd grade based on a number of concerns. I would like to see her more confident and capable in her schoolwork. Due to the conflict with medications, I believe Hannah has a weak background in material. Fucking hell.
Hannah, what did this person know? That was like I bet they made you take an IQ test. I had to take one.
No,
That was my saving grace of not having to.
In 2nd grade,
No, I don't want to be held back. Then they made me. It's a long
At least,
story.
Like, they did let me see it because I
God.
had ADHD, so my parents would always
Half a
see me
day at the.
and say,
I don't even want to go into it. Where I could play chess. I hated it. A bunch of fucking egghead. I hated it. It was school. Why would I like it? It's not gonna make any difference.
Yeah.
That's how I was. I was like, fuck this. Like, I don't want to do that.
But when I was in
I'd
second
skip
grade, they
school
kept
in
me
grade
because
school.
My mom and
That's
dad,
what I would do.
They would always say I'd go into Hannah World, which is where to space out, or they'll say I was scared of my own shadow. Turns out I have ADHD and general.
Like I said, who doesn't? I was really good in grade school about saying that I have a headache, a sinus headache, and I could also take the thermometer, put it close to the light bulb, heat it up, and then shake it down. And then, you know, like my mom would put it in my mouth, I'd heat it up real quick, shake it down, be 101. Oh, you're burning up. It worked many times.
The puzzles that I was given. I was given like these like sort of intelligence puzzles, I'm assuming.
Oh, you took a toxic. That's a Wechsler IQ test. They gave you a verbal IQ test, is what they gave you.
But I was given this block with different shapes, and I would just be messing around with it, and they would turn back around and like, did you cheat? I said no.
No.
I was just fiddling.
Yeah, part of it was puzzles, as I remember. It was, which is weird.
It.
Like,
I really enjoyed it because I was like, oh,
I don't like puzzles. Could you imagine? Toxic. Could you imagine putting one of those big puzzles together that ends up being like, you know, a scene from the Arizona or something? No, I couldn't imagine. Who would want to do that?
Okay.
That's right. That's right up there with scrapbooking.
I like figuring out different patterns and figuring out how to get something out.
I know she does. Toxic. Have you ever done scrapbooking?
Somewhat. They required it for school when I was a kid.
Oh, how about, hey, Toxic, did you ever make, in school, did you ever have to make a diorama?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love those. That was my favorite. I always got an A. That was the only thing I got an A in.
So when I was a kid, in fifth grade, they had us do this big diorama of, I think it was Jamestown. And my dad mostly did work because I have the flu all week. So he did it. And it was really cool. And then my brother destroyed it a year later when we left school.
It's interesting. I just noticed that in grade school, doing a diorama was the one thing that I got a lot of attention for, and I got a really good grade on it, and that was the only thing that I got a good grade on, except gym class. And what am I doing today? I'm still making dioramas. What the fuck?
Hey, cut it out.
My mother also influenced me too. She took me to the Van Gogh Museum in St. Louis in like 66, 67. I don't know. I was pretty young. I was in first grade.
Normally when it's really sunny.
But I always liked the dioramas. I also made a clay piece that was a hit in my third grade class. I was a sculptor then. If it wouldn't have gone well, I probably wouldn't be doing it now. Do you know what I'm saying? I got like real hunting too. I was good at hunting. Look at that dog. I tested because my twin was so mentally slow, and they found me highly advanced. She is highly advanced, like a human being, sort of. And they told my parents to really push me in education, and they didn't. They couldn't be bothered. Fuck them, right? I'll tell you what, all parents are fuck-ups on some level, and some are more fuck-ups than others, that's for sure. Got all the extra attention.
I forgot I gotta put some stuff back in their dog bucket.
Mm-hmm.
It's the beer bottle one. I swear.
Did you just talk about a beer bottle? Toxic.
I went to Walmart and I came across this dog toy that's shaped like a beer bottle. I was gonna use it for a retrieve. Unfortunately, the thing is a lot bigger than I thought.
Right?
So I went there and it was on sale on clearance. I was thinking, oh, this would be real funny if I could get the dog to pick this up.
When I was a kid, Toxic. When I was a kid, we went camping. There is pictures of this on my channel in the home movies thing. And what I'm doing is I'm throwing an actual beer bottle in a stream to one of our hunting dogs, Duke. He's not going to break it. He's soft-mouthed. He just go get it. Sometimes it'd fill up with water and go all the way down, and goddamn Duke would go down there, get it, and come up like this. Like a lab, you can get him to swim a good 10 feet under. It's crazy. They'll do it. They just swim down, grab what you threw down there, and then come up, snorting water and shit. Labs are amazing. Truly a water dog. Chesapeake Bay, you can get to do that too. Labs will always do it though. They have to like to retrieve. They have to have a lot of retrieving in them and a lot of drive to go get that fucking thing at the bottom of the pool. And once they do it, they love it. Some Labradors. I love Labradors. You know that, Toxic. I'm a sucker for a black dog. Love them. I don't know.
But I do have a harness. I'm going to convert it into a vest for the summertime when I get the chance.
Right.
Let me pull it. I like it quite a bit, actually. It's not bad.
Hey, I'm gonna go. Hey, I gotta go deal with the dogs.
All right.
I gotta go, everybody. I'll open this back up later. I gotta work on shit, but I gotta go deal with these dogs.
Okay, there it is.
There it is. Oh, there it is. I know that thing, man. I saw that at a store.
Hey, shut up.
Hang on, let me see that thing again, Toxic. I've seen a green one.
I saw it at Walmart. I was like, I don't know who made it.
There at Dollar General, they had one, not like that. It was like plastic. What is that made out of?
Like this. That was like one of those plush toys.
Oh, it is plush
I
toy.
really like that
I hate plush toys. I hate
But
plush.
I like the plush toys for retrieve. I like them for retrieve with smaller dogs.
Do you? Yeah, I like dumbbells because it forces the dog to hold the object in the middle, and that's what you want. Because they're less apt to drop it if it's balanced and they're holding it.
What I also
Dumbbells.
like are these.
Right?
These are typically tugs for like protection work and all that.
Sure. Do you know what else I've used? Is a clean Toxic. Check this out. A clean paint roller. You go buy paint rollers.
Yeah, it's made of Sherpa.
Yeah, one of those. Those work too. And you can have them in varying thickness, so you can, work them up to the real thick one. So the real thick one's tactile, and your dog might start doing stuff to it. So I always use something hard first, get them to do it, and then I don't know.
But yeah, that's a lot of stuff. I like using this as well. It's a jute roll, and I can put it in their mouth and work on conflicting pressure.
Right. Hey, I gotta go deal with the dogs.
Okay. Well,
All right.
stay safe. I've got to get some stuff done too.
Thanks, everybody. I'll see you. Thanks, Toxic.